Hello everyone and welcome to another Maths tutorial video. Now I am discussing Form 4 Additional Mathematics Chapter 6 Coordinate Geometry Long Question Example 2. Before I begin, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon as I'll be discussing more mathematics tutorial videos in the future. Alright guys, without further delay, let's jump to the question now. As you are looking right now is Example 2 Long Question Chapter 6 Coordinate Geometry guys. So let's read the question together. The straight line y minus 2x minus 6 equals to 0 cuts the x-axis and the y-axis at the point A and B respectively. A fixed point C such that the gradient of the straight line BC is 1 over 2 and the straight line AC is perpendicular to the straight line CB. So the question asks to find the coordinates of point A and point B, equation of the straight line BC, the equation of the straight line AC, coordinates of point C, and then the last, the area of the triangle ABC. Alright guys, I hope you will attempt this question in the future. If you could manage to solve this question, well done guys. But if you can't solve this question, no worries. I'm going to show you the step-by-step working and the solutions now. Okay, let's jump to the solution now. Alright guys, when you see this length of explanation in a single question, please don't get panic. Try to read this question again and try and get the key points from the question itself. I know it's pretty difficult for you to imagine, but I strongly recommend you to draw a diagram of graphs of coordinate geometry for you to solve this question. It will be very useful for you guys. Okay, I'm going to show you that I've actually drawn a diagram over here. Okay, based on the question. Okay, as you can see here, the straight line y minus 2x minus 6 equals to 0 cuts the x-axis and the y-axis, which x-axis is in the point A and point B respectively. So your A is actually your x-intercept and B is actually your y-intercept. Okay, it's correct guys. Cuts at the x-axis and the y-axis at the point A and B respectively, based on the equation y minus 2x minus 6 equals to 0. So this is your straight line equation guys. Okay, proceed. A fixed point C such that the gradient of the straight line BC is 1 over 2. So there's another straight line is forming up with the gradient of 1 over 2. So this is your gradient 1 over 2, which is less steep compared to this straight line AB, which is more steep. Y minus 2x minus 6 equals to 0. By the way guys, the gradient of the AB is 2 for your information. So y equals to 2x plus 6. So from here you get your coordinate B is 0, 6. Okay, and then from here your straight line AC is perpendicular to CB. So how do you create your coordinate C such that your AC is perpendicular to CB? So this is your imaginary point guys. So this is not drawn to the actual scale. So this is just a sketch by the way. But then this sketch will be very useful for you to solve the upcoming 5 questions that I've shown to you. Okay, without further delay, I'm going to show you the coordinates of point A and point B, which how I find the point A and point B. Okay, let's start to find the y-intercept. Y-intercept is very straightforward guys. From the equation here, y minus 2x minus 6 equals 0. So y equals to 2x plus 6. So that 6 is actually your y-intercept value. You can get it very straightforward. But then if you still want to show it in terms of working, I can show it for you. So to find coordinate A and B, so y minus 2x minus 6 equals 0. I've changed this into a equation form in the y in terms of x expression. And then, so when x equals to 0, so you get your y is equals to 2 times 0 plus 6, you get your y is equals to 6. Or you can just straight get the y is equals to 2x from plus 6. You can use the 6 value directly. So it's up to you guys. But then to find the x-intercept, so you need to let your y is equals to 0. So when you let your y is equals to 0, so you get 2x plus 6 equals to 0. So your 2x equals to negative 6. And then you get your x equals to negative 3. Alright guys, from here you get your coordinate A, which is your x-intercept, is negative 3, 0. Coordinate B, which is your y-intercept, is 0, 6. Alright guys, let us proceed to find the equation of the straight line BC. Okay, so please hold on. Okay, to find the equation of a straight line, any equation of a straight line, so you need either need 2 points or you need 1 point, provided you have a gradient. In this case, we have a gradient of a BC and then we have a coordinate B. So these two information is sufficient for us to proceed to find the equation BC. So to find the equation BC, we're going to use y minus y1 equals to m in a bracket x minus x1 equation. So we have already substituted in the value. Your x value is 0 and your y value is 6. So from here, y minus 6 equals to half x minus 0. So from here, you times in, you should get y minus 6 equals to half x. So you can bring your negative 6 over to the right hand side. You should get your answer, y is equals to half x plus 6. So this is your answer for equation BC. Alright guys, let us proceed to find the equation AC now. Okay, but then we have no idea how to find equation AC. However, the question already gave us a small hint that gradient of AC and then gradient of BC, the line of AC and line of BC is perpendicular. So from there you can calculate using the formula here, gradient of AC times with gradient of BC such that is equals to negative 1. We have already find the gradient of BC from the question B, which is 1 over 2. So since AC and BC are perpendicular, so we are using this formula guys. So we have already find BC, which is 1 over 2, and the product of the gradient is negative 1. So how to find the gradient of AC is very simple, negative 1 divided by 1 over 2, and you should get your answer is negative 2. So your gradient of AC is negative 2. You have your coordinate A, which I've already found in the question A, which is negative 3, 0, and you have the gradient. So these two information is sufficient for us to form an equation AC. So we can now find the straight line equation AC. Y minus y1 equals to mx minus x1. We're going to use this formula to find the straight line equation. So we substitute in the value. Y minus 0 equals to negative 2, x minus negative 3, so it will become x plus 3. So y equals to negative 2 in a bracket x plus 3. So expand in the negative 2, you get negative 2x minus 6. So this is your final answer guys for straight line equation AC. Alright guys, so I hope you understand the working that I've shown to you so far from question A till question C. So let us proceed to question D, where the question asks us to find the coordinate C. So for coordinate C, it involves two straight line guys. So one thing you should remember, when you involving a two straight line, that means you can form a two equation. So when you form a two equation, that means you can form a simultaneous equation. That is right guys. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to form a simultaneous equation between AC and BC to find the coordinate C guys. Okay, so this equation we got from the equation BC, okay, which is y equals to half x plus 6. We bring the half x to the left hand side, so we get y minus 1 over 2, x equals to 6, and then this equation is the AC, y equals to negative 2x minus 6. So we bring this negative 2x to the left hand side, so we get y plus 2x equals to negative 6. So this is your second equation. From here we will conduct elimination method to solve this equation, simultaneous equation. So we can choose to eliminate y, since it's easier for us to solve, by minus equation 1 with equation 2. From here we get negative 5 over 2x equals to 12. So to find x is very simple guys. So 12 you divide with negative 5 over 2, and you should get your answer is x equals to negative 24 over 5. Okay, once you get the x value, you can substitute in any of the respective equation, guys. So it's up to you. So when x equals to 24, I mean negative 24 over 5. So from here, I actually choose the straight line equation AC in order to substitute the value. So y equals to negative 2 in a bracket negative 24 over 5 equals to, minus 6. So from here you get your answer. Y is equals to 18 over 5. So from here, so y is equals to 18 over 5 is the y value. And from here you get your final answer. C equals to negative 24 over 5, comma 18 over 5. Because C is the common point from the straight line AC and BC, guys. So that's how we find the C value from the simultaneous equation method. Okay, guys. So I hope you understand for the question D. Now let us proceed to the final question. Alright guys, I know it's tedious, but please stay with me. So we are almost going to complete this question. Okay, after all this question, now we are finally in the final question. Okay, now we can find the area of triangle ABC. We have all the three coordinates, so we can proceed to find the area of triangle, guys. So it is very simple, equals to 1 over 2 with the modulus. So from here we're going to start with the coordinate A, and then followed by coordinate B, followed by coordinate C, and we're going to end with the coordinate A itself. So remember guys, as I told you in the previous video, when you start with the particular coordinate, you need to end with the same coordinate as well. So let's say if you end with the coordinate A, you start with the coordinate A, you end with the coordinate A. If you start in the coordinate B, you end with the coordinate B. So that's how the thing goes for the area of triangle. So we're going to times in negative 3 times 6 plus 0 times 18 over 5 plus negative 24 over 5 times 0, and then we're going to group them minus with the up arrow, guys. 0 times 0 plus 6 times negative 24 over 5 plus 18 over 5 times with negative 3. So this is the working. Okay, you group them, the down arrow, and then you group them with the up arrow. So like I've explained in the first step itself. So you calculate this, and you should get, okay, negative 18 minus with negative 144 over 5 minus 54 over 5. Okay, proceed to the next step. You should be getting your answer is 108 over 5. So you times in the 1 over 2. You should be getting your answer is 54 over 5 unit square. Basically guys, this 108 over 5, it's already a positive value, so the modulus will still remain a positive value, so there is no change. And from here you get 54 over 5 unit square. So this is your final answer, guys. Alright guys, that is all for my step-by-step explanation and solution for this question. Any questions or feedback, feel free to put down in the comment section below. And by the way guys, how is the experience of this question? And how do you face a long question, a wordy question like this? And how is your reaction when you first saw this such a wordy question? So make sure you put down in the comment section below and share with me. Okay, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon for more upcoming tutorial videos. Alright guys, thank you everyone for your support, and I will see you in the next video.